I first met Stevie actually before he was even a part of the Hitmen. I think we just became really good friends early on because I would be telling him stuff. I'd be hearing him talk about his baby mamas, and I'm like, child, you better call her, and just always kind of trying to tell him the right thing to do.
I didn't know I was gonna marry this lady, so I used to tell her about my situation. She, handle it like this. Women like it when you do this. As a man, you should do it like this. And I'm like, now just thinking about it, it's bananas.
Me and Stevie becoming a couple was only the work of God, because I never in a million years could ever tell you I've never thought of him in that way. You know what I mean? I've known him for a long time, seen him with many a women, and, just was like, oh my God, I'm so glad we're just friends.
What? What do you mean? Like, she knows me. Like she really knows me. Like, I would call her when I'm with my people, like, yo, I'm about to have fun now. Be safe now.
But when I was working on my King and I album, I wanted to work with some of the people that actually worked with Big and had some of the masters that I couldn't get a hold of, and he had a lot of them. And that's probably the first time, like, he kind of flirted with me in a sense where I'm like, oh, okay. So I was like, now you know good and well, like, if you play games, like, I'm not playing, like, stop. Don't do that, because we're friends.
There wasn't no fooling her, so she gave me the time, of my life to make sure that I was doing all the right things, or I was gonna do all the right things to maintain her love.
And it took me a minute to even be like, okay, well, maybe I'll come out here and go on a date with you, or maybe I'll go to dinner with you. But it was a lot of like, I don't think so. And he really like pleaded with me and all of my, close friends, like, please, like, I've been loving her for years. I just never would disrespect nobody, but she's just always been there for me and never judged me. And, I kind of melted a little bit. But we ended up dating, and he wasn't quite ready. And then I had to pew, and then he came back like, hey, listen, I think we just really did it really quick. So it wasn't, we weren't like together on and off over all these years at all.
And that's what she did. She kicked me to the curb one time, and that's what made me, lace up my boots and do all the right things.
A lot of people that are close to me were shocked, like, are you serious? And I was like, I think I am. Once I kind of convinced them, like, yeah. But then, once we got married, of course, that brought another seriousness to it, I guess, because of how people see him when we are together, or when we are in the element with my son, who's 12 and on the autism spectrum.
When it comes to their children, there's no sacrifice that is unlimited.
It's a lot dealing with a child on the spectrum, because every child is different and you just don't know.
We've had to deal with a whole lot. Like, we had to sue the school district. We had to homeschool him. We had to tour schools. We decided to start our own school, like how he came in and has always loved Ryder and has been so supportive in helping me make the right decisions with him. That's like A1. That stands out to a lot of people.